video is going to piss off a lot of people due to the fact that the truth I'm about to tell you is just something that you just don't want to hear, all right? So what I'm going to do is tell you that there's no such thing as get rich quick. Now, if you want to get rich quick, you have to sell the idea and the concept of getting rich quick. So that's where you get all these gurus and stuff like that. That's where you get all these MLMs and all these type of, I can make you, in 30 days, I can make you this amount of money. How to go from $0 to $7,000 in 7 days and stuff like that. This is where you get these things from, because these guys, they give you free value, as they call it, and then they say, hey, join the link in my description and you can join the webinar, and then they sell you a course of the thing they just taught you on the YouTube video. I am here to tell you that I was young just like you, if you're a young person watching this, or if you're an older person that's older, probably older than me, they experienced these same situations. I went through it. Trying to get rich quick, this is years ago, and I realized that that does not work. Now, again, if you have morals, and then people that scamming, and eventually they fall off. I mean, look what happened to Ty Lopez. He was in Paramount garage mansions and stuff like that. Now he's on a farm, which he says this is what he wanted to do the whole time. Well, why didn't you start off that way? You took everybody's money. Well, why didn't you just go to a farm and then just say, hey, I made this amount of sales and all that type of stuff like that, but I just choose to live this type of life, right? You'll probably have more than what he has now. He didn't, right? But that's here or there. My point, what I'm saying is, the problem of why people aren't going where they're, want to go in life is due to the fact that everyone is looking for that quick and easy out to success. They just want to be successful tomorrow. Now, what have I done? I have built a $33 million empire from gaming. Not playing games on YouTube, not playing games on TikTok, not playing games on Twitch, nothing like that. So what is it that I do? I built a gaming studio that got signed for $33 million, and I built a business distribution and content management firm. All right, so this is the type of things that I've done. I didn't make millions of sales and all those type of things like that. I have little fancy dashboards that I can create myself, where I can just show you like, hey, this is what I've made in 30 days, and then the dashboard is fake. No, didn't do that. I built an actual company, 2 of them, and then got to the position I'm in. This is something that these gurus don't tell you. Like, you need skills, you need experience. Experience is always good, and it can be bad as well, right? You don't want too much experience, because too much experience means you're not learning. But you need these things. You need a client base, you need a plan, you need a marketing, something like even I'm working on right now, which brand development, which this is something I always did anyway, but never did for myself because I was working for other people. I'm also a retired business developer. So I was always working for other people building their thing, and now I'm building my own, right? And what I want to do is shift my content to help people dispel this whole concept of multiple things. One, that this get rich quick thing doesn't exist unless you are selling a get rich quick. It's the only way you can get rich quick is by sell a get rich quick. So sell the dream as the product, which a lot of you guys are buying the dream. So when you see people like myself pop up, you think that I'm selling you a dream. Understandable. So that's one thing. I want to just basically dispel this thing so you guys will understand that just you have to work. And I'm not talking about like go to Wendy's and go flip burgers and then you would magically end up rich. No, I'm not talking about that type of work. I'm not talking about working as in like working hard or whatever the case may be, but you have to work on you. Find the vehicle that's going to take you to where you want to be at. I'm also are going to be just talking to you guys about the industry that is ripe and there's no one is paying attention to because of the narrative and the imagery that they've been painting on it since we were all children. And if you're older, you should know what I'm talking about. Video games. This is an industry that no one is looking at when it comes to making money from it. We were all taught that video games are for losers. If you play video games, you don't have a life. If you play video games, then you're going to end up a loser. Grown men shouldn't play video games. Video games are for children. All these types of things like that. When there's an industry right now that is completely just like no one is trying to get into it when it comes to the business side, And the people who are trying to play games are only thinking about Twitch and YouTube, where there's an area in the middle where both sides can connect with each other, the business side and the people who are playing games. And this is the industry that we're creating right now. So this is what I'm here and I'm going to show on my business brand that I'm going to be building. It's just basically telling you guys that you have been bullshitted through your whole entire existence. For example, we were told to go to school, get jobs, go to college, all that type of crap right there. Then you have things like this, weapons of mass destruction. Now, I'm not hitting you with the Ty Lopez and tell you to read books, you'll be successful. That's not what I'm saying. But this is a book. I have her head upside down. Weapons of mass destruction. This is a book that everyone should read because you will see what they have done to us. You will see what they've done to us. Right now, I see so many homeless videos on YouTube. Some people enjoying being homeless, and some people, well, a lot of people, are panicking and stuff like that, talking about how bad the economy is, which they are correct. But the problem is there are ways that you can make money, and we already went through the greatest time of wealth transfer, but there are still opportunities out there for you, right? And there's an industry right now that's, one, on the AAA side is about to crash, and two, the indies are about to take off. And you're about to see a lot of innovation inside of this industry, and you could be a part of that. So even if you're homeless right now, you can just have a cell phone. Another thing that they lied and tell you that your college degree and all that stuff like that is what you need to succeed in today's time. That people are starting to realize. You go on TikTok. I'm not just saying this just to be saying this. Go on TikTok. You see people starting to realize that college is a scam and it's been lying to us the whole time. And in reality, all you need is this thing right here, an iPad, tablet, doesn't matter, just get something like this. A laptop is even better, or a cell phone. If you have PCs, right? All you need is that and the internet and some electricity. If you don't have the internet or electricity at home, just bring one of these, take your phone, and go to a coffee shop. That's where I started at. I always tell people, you can never go broke if you have a cell phone, a tablet, or a laptop, PCs, and the internet. But the thing about it is most people are on the internet just either paying attention to the most stupidest things on the planet, looking at these gurus, putting their last bit of dollars, hoping that this thing makes them rich tomorrow, then realizing they've been bamboozled, and just so many things that you guys just you know. I've been there. I understand. I'm here to tell you that that's not how things work. I'm building an industry that no one is touching right now. No one is touching due to the lies that taught, and the fact that we have this concept that you can't make money inside of the gaming industry, but all of the people that we're watching on Twitch, Twitter, all these type of things like that are gamers. The richest man on earth wants to be a gamer. Like, so what are we talking about here? Like, but just this narrative that they painted on us since we was children will make you overlook the thing that people are making to changing. These things are changing people's lives. These things are changing people's lives, but they will make you overlook it. No one is touching it because of the way they think about it. So that's what my content is going to be about. I'm not going to be so much salesy on what I'm doing. I'm just going to build. I'm going to show it sometimes here, there, like, hey, this is, do what you got to do and all that stuff. This is what you got to do. Again, all you need is a cell phone. I'm creating the most easiest and laziest way for you to make money. Why I say it's lazy? Because you don't have to do nothing. Really, I'm talking about you don't have to really do nothing but talk to people on Discord and everything like that. Be a customer service and play video games. That's it. So if you want to play video games, you talk to people and be support. And like I said, the laziest and easiest way is because all you need is a PC, PCs, tablet, phone, internet. That's it. You don't need to chase customers. You don't need to do any of those type of things like that. You don't need to learn SaaS, software as a service, or I call it scam as a service. You need to learn that. You don't need to learn drop shipping. You don't need to learn no type of skill set or nothing like that, other than how to talk to people and negotiate. That's it. That's it. So that's what I'm gonna be showing. Like, I'm gonna be giving y'all some game on like what to follow and what not to follow, and all types of stuff like that, and how you've been sold a dream, and you're buying a dream from the gurus, and then you get approached by people who try to get you in the MLMs, and then you buying crypto, from trying to get gains on meme coins and all that type of stuff like that. It's so much fluff and BS out here that I'm just going to debunk for you guys and show you that, hey, listen, this whole get rich quick thing, like, it's not what they're telling you. It's not how it works. It's not how it works. Like Elon Musk and Bill Gates and all these big people that got all this money, the people, and if you're in a different country and all the people that you see, they got some of the richest people on the planet. It didn't take them overnight. It wasn't doing it overnight. It took me 4 years to get in the position I'm in right now. 16 plus altogether, because I had money. But get in the position where I was signed for $33 million, and then I built a platform that's worth billions of dollars. It took me 4 years, but out of it all together, it took me 16 plus. I don't know, probably 18. You get what I'm saying? So it will not happen for you overnight. I apologize that it's not something you want to hear, but it's something you need to hear. It won't happen for you overnight. So hopefully you find an avenue that could get you where you need to be. For example, AI is something that you can explore, and you can use that as of right now until everybody picks up on it, because not too many people are paying attention to that either, right? It seems like it's popular, but not too many people are learning it and stuff like that. You got gaming, and then I have no clue other than that, right? That's two things that I focus on. But I just know that, if you got people like the TikTok shop and all that stuff like that, I just think all that stuff is BS, because it's not like they're making the money from the TikTok shop thing. It's like once they try to sell you on what they did to get wealthy, it's like, first of all, it's competition they're creating for themselves. So now you're making it harder for you to make money because you are building competition. You're introducing competition. So why would you do that? For example, I told you it took me 16 plus, maybe 18 years, but 4 years to get in the position I'm in where I'm okay, right? I will not teach you the shit I go through. Like this, bro, what I go through is crazy. I would rather you do the side when I'm talking to my community instead of Discord. I will show you that. That's what you need to do. Do the easy part. But building an empire, it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. And one, I'm not trying to create competition for myself. I'm trying to create my own goddamn industry. The industry where we are like the new version on how to make money online, but in gaming though, right? I'm trying to create that. I'm not trying to create competition. Why the hell I want you to compete with me, right? Doesn't make any sense. You got to build the game and stuff like that. Plus, you got to do all that type of stuff like that. That takes a lot of time. It could take up to 2 years. It could take up to 7 years. So that means I'm just bullshitting you right there if I try to tell you that. But hey, yeah, you can make a game and be like me. No, that's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to introduce you to my company, where I have people who need people like yourself to run their server and stuff like that. But that's not what I'm going to be talking about. I mean, I'm going to let you know that that's what I got going on. But other than that, you guys need to get out of this, hey, I'm going to get rich tomorrow type of stuff. Like that stuff, that don't work, man. That don't work. You got to put some work in. And I mean, put some work in, you got to find out what your vehicle is, and you got to get skilled first. Then you got to build. You can't avoid the building. No matter what. No matter what. You think that you could just get into a condo where there's no construction that ever happened in it? Think about that. You can't avoid building. All right? So these guys that try to tell you that you can make millions in 30 days and crap like that, man, I'm here to tell you that's crap. It's not it. There's no such thing as selling. There's super such thing as selling get rich quick. That's what everybody doing. There's no such thing as getting rich quick unless you're selling and get rich quick. Understand that. That being said, I'm out of here. I am going to build my brand. I've been building other people's brands for 16 years, so I'm going to build mine right here. Let you guys get to know who I am personally versus me sitting on this platform trying to sell you things. All right, so I think that's where I'm going to go with that. But I'm always going to mention what I do, just in case that you are looking for out. You can choose. Like I said, I'm doing right now. I'm doing something that these gurus will never do. I'm doing a 90-day challenge. And the challenge ain't for you. 90-day challenge for myself. If I can make you money in 90 days, that's it. So it was a 90-day challenge for me, not you. I want to test and flex my skill set on you, right? So I want to flex. I want to show you and show myself that 90 days I can make you money. I already made a few people some money already. So you could possibly do that. But just watch the content. I'm going to debunk all this crap that's been building since I started off with Ty Lopez when it comes to him and the 67 steps, stuff like that. Because I fell for all of it too. You ain't the only one. Don't worry. I fell for it. And then I wanted to go build an actual career. And then I ended up here.